What's up, everybody? Kuro the Artist here, and welcome to another episode of Drawing with Kuro. As you can see above me, we have another Alien Transformation commission. This one is called... Let me just move my mic up here. This one is called Snapdragon. It is a plant dragon, so to speak. You'll be finding out a lot more information on this creature when it is finalized and put on the 5whale wiki. So I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to take the information that I know about this transformation, as well as the artwork and the powers, and try to flesh them out into the 5whale multiverse, and just continuously expand Ben Tennyson's arsenal. So we've been doing Drawing with Kuro streams on the main channel for a while now. I feel like things are going well, but as always, please let me know if my volume or my music is too loud or too quiet. Not much to say here, but we might as well just jump on in and get things started. So thank y'all for tuning in.
Let's bring my new child into the 5whale family.
Yes, bring the new child into the 5whale family. That was the commissioner right there, Crystal. So I can already see one thing I kind of want to try to do is make, so you'll notice that the head is like a flower blooming in the shape of a dragon face. And then you know, the rest of the body is fine. I was thinking about making the main color of the petals black, or like a really dark, really dark green to where it's almost black. And then the tips of it green to try to, you know, give it that Ben Tennyson color. But we'll see. Let's see if we can just get the shapes in there for now. Make sure we get the foundations, the building blocks of the drawing, so to speak. Do I do any free redesigns, or is it all pay? All of these are commissions indeed. You can commission me with the information down below. So I like how a lot of its face is just more towards like the end of it, and the main part of its head is just the petal. Like, you know, the eyes aren't like here at like a perfect halfway through. So there's some layers to it, which I'm gonna have fun with. Also some curls down with the petals as well. Hi Mochi, how you doing, my little baby? My little baby boo boo. I should give it a chain like Omnitrix outfit. Oh my goodness, binds and chains? That would be so intricate. Let's give it a, you know, that classic Ben Tennyson smile if we can. And maybe some leaves to imitate its beard. Whenever I get the chance, I try to make like elements of the transformation imitate Ben's facial hair. You know, just to really make it look like Ben. But is like the jaw also supposed to be made of petals? I don't think it would make sense for like there to be petals on petals like that. Maybe if we had it, yeah, all connected, or it's like folded down. Yeah, it's almost like a asparagus pattern up here with the head, and we got to get all those little pollen catchers here, or whatever these are. Typical flower stuff. Why didn't I give Diamond Head a beard like Ben 23's Tetrax? I did. Didn't I? Yeah, go read 5YL. It's there. Oh yeah, you're like right in the way, Mochi. You can't be sitting right there. I love you, but like I have almost no arm room. Gotta give it those big old... Ah, yes, agua. I do have myself another add flavor to your life food club since 1945. Caffeine and sodium-free, calorie-free mandarin orange seltzer water with natural flavors. Absolutely delicious. Females have cold colors for their petals and males have warm colors. Okay. So... I mean, black's not really a cool or a warm color, is it? I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do, my little... Okay, you need to get out of my way, though, for real. I actually can't, like, work. Thank you. I'm sorry. And it's got, like, little loose vines as well, hanging around here and there. I kind of wanted to give him a little bit of a suit, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think this is one we can get away with not having a suit for. Let's see, and 2 spikes for the toes? Oh, 2 spikes for all of it. Okay. Damn. Yeah, okay. We'll just take away some fingers. We don't need no stinking
How does
fingers.
a man on the moon cut his hair? A to eclipse it.
Eclipse it. Ah! That's a real good one. I'll give that one a 5. I like it. Eclipse it. Oh, thank you for the donation. I sent you an email, asked you to contact me through Discord because when you do my commission, because I get too many emails. Well, there are some notes about that. For one, I can't guarantee I'm even going to take on a commission. And secondly, I do strictly do commissions through email, so I can't give people any special treatment. So if doing the commission is something that you're really committed to, we have to do it through this procedure. I can't just hunt down everybody on their own accords. But if I have yet to even accept your commission, I don't believe this is something you should be concerned about right now, so just keep an eye out. I do it through emails. It would be a major inconvenience to do it through anywhere else. But if I haven't even accepted a commission yet, then, you know, there's nothing to worry about. What's his species name? I do have that information. Now, this is going to be my first time trying to say it out loud. Actually, hold on. Where is it? I just know it's on this sheet somewhere because I accidentally put it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Amzith. Oh shit. Amzithersium. You'll see it on the wiki. But no, there's a pretty detailed document with all of their abilities and you know, so some history here, behavior, bio, all of that. We have another note from the commissioner. Some members can have really dark versions of colors that can seem kind of black, but it's not actually black. Most petals tend to be quite bright in color, often due to their petals being toxic. There are also hermaphrodite members who have gradient petals. Okay, alright, well then no black petals then, if that's going to, well then, you just say dark versions that can kind of seem black. I don't know. You know what, let's experiment with the colors a little bit when we get to it. Because I do think, like, you know, black and white or black and green petals would be very Ben 10. But if it's, like, defiant against how this species works, then... of course, we will follow the lore of this character. I've drawn a couple of plant transformations before, right? Not too many. There was that big Venus flytrap looking one. There's of course the cannon one, Swamp Fire and Wild Vine. Onion Head kind of counts, I guess. But not too many. I don't think I've done enough where it feels like, you know, we're living in an overgrown garden here. If you catch my drift. So Snapdragon, you know, you still have a spot to shine somewhere. Alright. I have a feeling a lot of the intricate details are going to come with the outlines and whatnot. But I think we got a good shape here. Let's get those, the wings can kind of be a little ruffled just to bring some attention to them. But yeah, let's start locking in some detail, at least on the face. And I feel like that will help guide the look of the rest of this transformation. Basically, Ben would be somewhere in the range of red, pink, orange, or yellow. Though I did make a note in the document that sometimes there's a genetic mutation in the species where rare folks get the opposite gender colors. So I said albedo would have female colors. I kind of like that. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. So let's stick through those colors for this one, for Ben's. And then if I did an albedo variant, it would be like closer to Ben's colors. That'd actually be pretty funny. Yeah, I like that. Oh, we got another donation. Thank you, the Nailsmith, for the $4.99 donation. Thought of an interesting idea. The face looks seed-like. What if the species grows from the seed, and that's the only thing that can't change? That is an interesting idea, but with specific commissions like this, if the lore is already locked in, I can't really give the power to other people who aren't the commissioner to change things up that drastically. But I do like that idea. For more freelance and general streams and drawings that I do every now and then, we can get a little funky with it. But this is somebody's specific request to draw this specific version, so while I do like to change things up sometimes every now and then, I can't rely on chat suggestions, because that wouldn't be fair. What do I think an ultimate Snapdragon would look like? Well, at this moment, I'm not even sure what Snapdragon looks like, so we're getting a little ahead of ourselves there. But once old Snappy here has a final design, perhaps that's something we could start speculating. If any of y'all are in the Discord or follow Crystal Moon 101, you should check out the full resolution of the reference version of this species. There's actually a lot of really fun details here that you can't really make out in the little preview window on screen right here. So if you want to have a real good look at all the little nooks and crannies of this this species, at least in Crystal's art style, you know, I am changing a little bit here and there. I would check it out because it's a really interesting looking creature. You know, Crystal, she does a lot for 5YL and beyond, so I'd like to throw a little bit of love that other way when I can. It's a cool pose, but wouldn't its spine be so crunkled right now? Well, here's the catch. I'm not even sure this has a spine. I'm gonna go with no based on the lore I read about this creature, so... You know, that's the fun of alien transformations. We don't have to follow strict biology rules. Especially with intergalactic plant dragons. No spine, just vine. That's right. They got no
They
bones.
got no bones.
Yeah, they got no bones, so I think it's safe to say Snapdragon's doing just fine. What's the deal with the petal-like growths on its back? So those are actually wings that fold down. I guess playing a little bit more into the plant theme here.
We ordered him boneless.
We ordered him boneless. You're goddamn right, Lizzie. Boneless dragon with left petals. You know what this reminds me of? And I'm going to say a somewhat controversial opinion for some of the older geezers out there in the audience who watched American Dragon Jake Long. I actually think the second season's art style was better. Especially Jake's dragon form being a little more lizardy and lanky. I felt like it was more fun that way. And drawing this reminded me of that a little bit. I know the first season is a little bit more preferred in terms of the art, but yeah, I don't know. It's all I actually think it's the first show I was watching, like, that was out at the time, like that was still airing, that I noticed its art style changed halfway through. I don't think I ever experienced something like that before. Like, I've seen art style changes, like I've seen really old Tom and Jerry cartoons versus like a couple more recent ones, and you know, they look different, and that's something I was able to recognize. But I think Jake Long was like the first time I saw it happen in real time. I guess classic to Alien Force would also count, but I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't notice the art change that much until much later. I felt like a classic into Alien Force was a little bit less noticeable. It also helped that, like, you know, all the characters were older and Ben was using different aliens, so there wasn't a lot of comparisons to begin with. At most, you could compare Max. In fact, you know what? I do think I noticed Max looked a little funky in Alien Force's premiere, Ben 10 Returns Part 2, in that flashback. But I always chalked it up to just, you know, I understood everybody gets drawn a certain weird way every now and then, even back then, but then I saw it kept happening, and I was like, nope, this is just how he looks now. All right. You know, it is what it is. I haven't seen American Dragon in so long, though. Did it get a proper ending? I liked it, but I don't think I followed it as closely as I did, like, Danny Phantom or Jimmy Neutron. I think I remember hearing something about, like, it ended, like, without doing as many seasons as it wanted to, but, like, did it end on a cliffhanger? Did they at least get to, like, wrap it up? It did? It got an ending? Okay, that's good to know. Good for you, Jakey. Who's my second favorite alien after Bloxs? It would probably have to be Ball Weevil. I don't think there's any, like, choice there. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. Just a little bit of that. Clip it. Yeah, y'all can clip it. I'm saying the truth. I'll even say it for you again right now. Bloxs is my favorite alien. I mean it. And if I've said anything different, I was lying. I'm not even joking. It's not even April right now. Bloxs is absolutely 100% uncompetitively my favorite alien. And second place would probably be Ball Weevil. We all love Bloxs. We do. We're Bloxs lovers over here. We don't tolerate that kind of hate. I'm sorry I've been lying to you for views for so long. I'm trying not to use like the gentle, cute nature because I feel like the original drawing is very cute, but I am gravitating towards these face shapes a little more. And I want to get that tongue in there too. I thought Swampfire was your favorite alien? That fucking loser? Hell no. Ooh, I'm Heat Blast and Wildvine cut together, except I'm less powerful and less interesting. And I have a terrible voice and all my scenes are boring. Yeah, no, fuck Swampfire. Are you kidding me? That'd be crazy. I think the best thing Omnitrix ever did was starting to put Swampfire away. Does he have teeth? Am I seeing teeth right there? Yeah, okay. Well, not teeth. Well, like, not teeth, but like there's something there. I can get those in there. Oh, no, I don't want the tongue. I don't want the line of the tongue to, like, intersect any of these curves or anything. Let's do it like this. Does he have a predator? Weed killer. Every now and then, the Toku stars come from planet to planet and just try to, like, you know, mend their lawn. They're like, oh, these friggin' snapdragons are flying around. My favorite is Crash Hopper. That's a good choice, Trainer Charlie. Nice job. Okay. There we go. So there's the head. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you know, this is happening. This is happening. I kind of want to, yeah, thicken some lines a little bit. Especially around the curls. Yeah, I think that it's a little bit extra love there. Really brings it home. Come on home, Snapdragon. It's okay. Please come inside. It's raining. It's so cold out. I thought it would only take a couple seconds. I didn't put my shoes on. When's the next and Beyond episode? You can find out if you join our Patreon or YouTube memberships for weekly updates and exclusive knowledge on what's happening with the Ink Tank projects. Is this a new transformation or just something random? This is indeed a new transformation. You can see the reference art on screen right now. And you can commission a transformation like so, with the information down below. Yeah, I do want to give him one more. I do. This is made by Crystal Moon. I recognize her art style. You were correct. This is indeed by Crystal Moon. 101. Override code accepted. Releasing all Snapdragons onto the city. What's one thing I'd like to see? Oh, I lost it. Oh, there it is. What's one thing I'd like to see in the upcoming Ben 10 comic? I'd like to see some really good art. Like some really, really, really good art. I don't want it to look like they're just like trying to get this shit over with. I got a dingle dingle ding.
If you could go to any planet in Ben 10 or 5, where would go? I might have asked this already, but still. For me it would be Melissa's home world, but I'm biased.
Oh jeez, send me to Pyros. I want to see if I'll survive. It's probably not that hot. Pyros? Pff, easy. Is his name really Snapdragon? It is indeed. Sometimes I'm allowed to change the name or come up with a better one. But even so, I like Snapdragon. This one fits. I wouldn't want to change this one even if I had the power to. That could be longer. So once you kind of know the flow of the vines, you can do it even without the sketch lines. Just trust yourself to go in blind, and you'd be surprised with the skills that you find. Prepare for trouble and make it a double. That'll be $3.95, sir. Aw, shit. He said as he scratched his stubble. I left my wallet at home. So am I in double trouble? Don't worry, sir. Everybody fumbles. When will I put a gaming stream compilation? Well, when will the next gaming stream compilation be put on the Rust Bucket? Well, they're all there pretty much. I mean, I set out to play all the Ben 10 games, and I did that. So, I just haven't been gaming. So, there's no plans, as there are no games I'm currently playing right now. As a... Taking a shot in the dark to answer a follow-up question, I'm not looking for any games to play right now either. But, you know, if I do come across one and I start streaming it, I will let y'all know. Just make sure to follow our socials and... yeah. We'll keep you in the loop on what's happening. Would I eat alien cuisine? Absolutely. Like, not even as a joke. I would be very interested in trying, like, you know, extraterrestrial dishes and seeing what kind of stuff, like plants and meats and all that, gets grown. I mean, who wouldn't, though, right? Like, wouldn't that be freaking sick? Like, hey, here's a boar's head from 3 galaxies over, and a special sauce with flavors you've never tasted before. You want some? Absolutely. Like, that would be so cool. Even if it tasted bad, like, you tried, you gave it a shot, and you're like, I literally ate a boar's head from another planet. Have you? As long as it doesn't kill you, I'm in. You could try. Many have tried, none have succeeded. Will we ever see a full look at the 5 years later Verdona or Kyber? Well, you do technically see Verdona in full in Zanelli. She's just, like, kind of in the background. As for Kyber, I guess you'll have to wait and see. But, I mean, Verdona pretty much just looks like how she would have in Omniverse. Except, like, we'd probably do the Anodite feat. Well, I don't know, see, because I feel like the purple skin that, the Omniverse Verdona design had and the Lucky Girl design had, I don't think that's how Anodites look in Omniverse. I think that's some type of, like, middling thing. So, we could do a version where she has, like, the full-on... In 5 Whale, we make it look like glass. Like the glass look of the body. What did I think of the ultimate designs in Omniverse? Well, I go over the first 3 in the latest breakdown. And I'll let you know, the other ones when those breakdowns come out as well. Which will be eventually. Oh, did I draw Deku and Uravity from My Hero? Like this. Probably just like that. Maybe with a little bit of coloring and shading too. But I mean, I think that looks pretty neat. What do y'all think? I lost your vlogs channel name. What's it called? Keeping It Fizzy, but I haven't uploaded to it in a while. Most of my vlogs have transitioned into a video diary series that I do for patrons and YouTube members, but yeah, I mean, I might upload to that channel one day. Again. It was fun while it lasted, but I soon realized I was just making the same videos over and over again. And I was like, I've had my fill of this. The Color Blue donated $5. Thank you. I've been watching your content. I've been watching for years. Sorry, I got confused. And love the content so much. Thank you, Blue. I wanted to ask, would I ever draw a dolphin transformation? I have thought of that before, actually. I think it'd be very, very fun to try to sort of bring to fruition the legend that dolphins and mice are in the Omnitrix. I got no plans right now. I'd be happy to do one if it was commissioned. But that's one I can see myself doing eventually, even if it wasn't commissioned. But, you know, it's just until then, who knows? But I feel like I kind of have to at this point, right? Like, if I wanted a truly complete Omnitrix, wouldn't I do the dolphin transformation? Don't I want to be a true completionist? I kind of do. But it's just a matter of when. I got another daddle dop.
My favorite Ben 10 scene is still probs The Big Bang. The aftermath not only showed us what Omnitrix's potential, but also shows Ben the potential in growing with it.
Yeah, that is a really good scene. I take it that's in reference to the Dan Boy Wonder collab I just recently did, where Ash and I went on and talked about our favorite scenes. I'm not gonna lie, I've been very busy this weekend, so I only watched my section just to see how the editor used my footage. And, you know, not bad. But I didn't get to watch Ryan's scene yet. I watched the first 3 minutes, and it's so funny. In my head, I was just like, Ryan's not going to choose one. He's going to choose at least 2 or 3. And then he pulls out a freaking card. He was just like, yeah, I couldn't think of just one. I'm like, that's so Ryan. Oh, I freaking love him. But I didn't get to see his sequence yet. But I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, this weekend, we will check the Instagram. There's a little preview there, and I'll probably do a little bit more of an extensive reveal on my video diary. But we got some fun stuff coming out. Fun stuff. Super duper fun stuff. If someone were to commission you another Manzerdil transformation, would I take it on, or would I reject it since we already established Zanelli and 5-Way L? I mean, I could do one for fun, but it wouldn't be 5-Way L canon. Because, yeah, I mean, we got a whole episode that pretty much fleshed out the planet. Probably more than any other planet we fleshed out. So we can't really go back and change that for the sake of a commission. But I'd certainly just draw one if you're just interested in the artwork. I don't have an issue with that. Have I ever thought about doing a Kim Possible 5-year Slayer spinoff or Jake or Max Steel? I have, and the answer, I'm not even gonna lead y'all on. I'm not doing any type of 5 years later project after 5-Way L's over. I loved it, but I loved it for what it is. It's not a testament to like, oh, after 5-Way L's over, we're gonna do this with another show, or there's gonna be a sequel or a spinoff. I just, you know, it's very much what it is. You know, it's a very unique once-in-a-lifetime scenario that I'm so grateful is coming along as nicely as it is. But, you know, once it's done, we can't just do another one. Isn't And Beyond a spinoff? Yeah, but I don't run it, so it doesn't count in my mind. Or at least, not that it doesn't count, but, like, it doesn't seem like something I gotta, like, dedicate such a large portion of my time and effort and resources into. Even though I do. I don't know. No, yeah, you got me. And Beyond does count, but And Beyond already existed before I said this sentence. There won't be another And Beyond. And I still do commissions aliens if 5YL's over. Yeah, so my commissions aren't as tied to 5YL as they seem. It's just people really like asking me to draw their 5YL aliens, but I'm not limited to that. In fact, I'll even take some on right now. In fact, last week I did a custom Marvel Snap card commission with a One Piece character. So, you know, I'm willing to do other stuff. It's just this is what people are asking for. But in turn, you know, once 5YL is over, I'll certainly be happy to keep drawing aliens and stuff. Because that's just like, you know, artwork. As for the wiki, though, you know, that's a whole other perspective. Like, do we just keep updating the wiki indefinitely? What happens when I'm 50? I guess we'll find out. 50-year-old Kuro, when you see this, and you're going to be surprised that this stream is still up. You'll be like, damn. What'd you do? Let me know. I could hear you right now. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Good choice. What's my favorite music genre? Oh god, I don't have one. I don't really have a favorite anything. It's hard for me to choose favorite stuff. I kind of just have to pick something to decide. But I like a lot of, I really like funk. I really like live music sounding with bands. I like ska. I like rock. I'm really into, like, powerful orchestral ballads. Like, one of my favorite songs of all time is, It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion. It's such an incredible song. Or not really a ballad, but another like really great song is Love on Top by Beyonce. There's 3 freaking key changes in that song. 3. She's just like, I'm not done. It's insane. Like, how do you even have that type of talent? Hershey's been getting me into a lot of trap music lately. There's a lot of artists I haven't even heard of that he's introduced me to, and I'm starting to really get into that as well. I don't know, I feel like if I could find the rhythm, or at least find something in a song to latch onto, I can appreciate it. Favorite Linkin Park songs? Breaking the Habit, Paper Cut, New Divide. That'd probably be my top 3, yeah. Bleed It Out's a kind of a given though. That's like an anthem. When is Aura Ash doing the other ultimates? I have an idea for Walkatrout. Well, we don't take ultimate requests for those. That the point of the drawing matrix is they're products of Ryan's own chaotic creativity. But I will be able to say that we do have the next couple ones lined up in the planning stages. What would happen if Eon got the reality gauntlet from Danny Phantom? He'd probably be able to use it. I don't think there was like any type of limitations as long as you had the power source, so he would have it. It'd probably make it a little easier, but not enough where he's going to hunt it down. Plus, Vlad's more powerful than it. In fact, Danny was. He blew that shit up in one try. So it's actually destroyed now. Now that I think about it. He'd have to go back in time and get it, or find some way to recreate it or reform it, you know. But I guess we'll cross that bridge if the reality gauntlet ever shows up in 5YL. You never know. Why didn't Eon ever use the Omnitrix he stole from the Ben's body he snatched? He does. So he takes control of the Bens by forcing them to turn into a Cronian. And then once they do that, he disables the transformation feature. Sometimes he just straight up breaks the device so that he can't transform back and Ben can't regain his consciousness. But he's using the device, like, constantly, if you think about it. He's just not like transforming into aliens and stuff, which like he could do. You know, it's not like he can. It's just like that's not what he's trying to do. It just seems pointless to him. Turning into aliens isn't going to give him the power he wants or save his people. It's just going to be like, oh, look at me, I'm a dog now, a big old orange dog, and I can't speak. My race is still dying. And don't even get me started on the Alien X. Like, you really think Eon's gonna be able to get Alien X to work? That'd be newts. That'd be newts magoots. Actually, maybe he could. I don't know. If it wasn't Bellicus and Serena. It depends. Like, if we go with the theory that's just like, does every Ben really get the same Alien X transformation? Like, Man of Action said? I guess we'll find out. Can I get a shout out in the next video? So I actually do shout outs as a tier reward. I will verbally shout your name out if you're, I think, tier 4 or higher on either Patreon or YouTube membership. So far, I think there's only 2 people that actually went to that high of a tier. So it's just 2 people. But, you know, I'm honoring it. And if you don't want them to be the only ones... I don't mean to be plugging the Patreon and memberships too much, but a lot of these questions are relevant to that, and we really do rely on those funds to create these projects that are ever so loved by the community. It gets pricey. Unless you want us to do it all ourselves. I'll voice all the characters, and I'll learn After Effects. I guess I'll just have to do it. Sorry, Crystal, you're fired. I'll still draw your dragon, though. I'll learn how to use music programs too. You know. You're right. Why are we paying people? We could just do it all ourselves. Oh, Joe, what's up? Thank you for the donation. Thoughts on the Hal Jordan castings and how their take on him for... Did Hal Jordan get cast? In what? In Superman Legacy? How many characters are in this film? Hal Jordan casting. I've been away. If this happened in the past 2 days or so, I didn't see it. Hal Jordan casting. Kyle Chandler. Who's that? Kyle Chandler. I've seen The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't remember him. I've never seen the Godzilla movies. I don't know. I got no opinions on it. I mean, he kind of looks like Hal a little bit. He's got that kind of heroic jawline to him. Maybe he'll do fine. I don't know. I got no reason to distrust James Gunn, so I'm just going to stay positive for now. You know, maybe this is like brilliant casting and I just don't know shit. Can Alien X beat Divinity in a 1v1? Well, in episode 13 of 5YL, we'll find out. What are my thoughts on the reboot, Omnitrix? I thought it was very interesting to change the shell every season. I think it... I mean, my first instinct would be that would make it hard to market because people like recognizability. But I guess it really didn't, you know? It didn't seem like the show faltered at all for constantly switching up the Omnitrix, so, you know, what the fuck do I know? But I would have thought it was a risk. And, you know, it's a cool concept. It was neat to see them do something pretty different. As for the designs, they're okay. I think the second season's one's my least favorite. I kind of like the triangle buttons on, what was that, 3 or 4? I gotta take another look at them. Oh. You missed my super chat about Melisy. Oh, I'm sorry, but Flame, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like you are trying to use a lot of these shoutouts just talk about your OCs more. And I appreciate the donations, but I can't spend my streams always talking about Melisy. I have to recognize this is not the first couple of times that you've tried to get me to talk about Melisy on streams, and I want to be kind, but if I just have to come out and say it, I'd really appreciate it if we were a little more cautious about that. So thank you, but I don't think you should use every opportunity to try to shoehorn Melisy into a conversation. It's okay. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't malicious, but I do feel like every stream you're trying to get me to talk about Melisy in some way, shape, or form. And I just want you to know I'm aware of it, and I didn't want to make a thing out of it, but, you know, I can't just dedicate all of my time to talking about, you know, a commission. Oh, who's Melisy? Well, you can find out Melisy on the fight. See, you fucking got me. Nice. Check out Melisy on the 5whale wiki. Look, it worked. You got me. Yeah, so on the 5whale wiki, Melisy is a commission I did do earlier. So you can check them out. That's where you'll also find information on this one here, Snapdragon, and a fair amount of all of the, at least canon commissions I've done so far. With 5whale. So they'll all be on there. Would I try Snapdragon salad made by Gorman Ramsay? Absolutely. I would eat the fuck out of this dragon. Crystal says you'll have to pry After Effects from my cold dead hands first, and I promise you, it's not going to be my hands that go cold first. Oh! No, y'all really gotta make sure you catch episodes 10 and 11 when they drop. I have release dates planned. I just want to make absolutely sure that they're valid, but you should be able to hear their release dates coming soon. They're the biggest episodes we've done so far. And Crystal really worked her magic with these ones. Like, you're not even gonna friggin' believe some of the shit you're seeing. Then go back and watch episode 1 of the motion comic and be like, wow, this is a little over a year old. It's already crazy outdated. We did it again, folks. We set the bar too high. Oops. But it's honestly amazing, like the stuff that is getting put together. So make sure y'all check that out. Did I voice any of the ultimates from the Drawing Matrix Ryan has done? I have. There's a couple from a few episodes where I felt like, you know, we can only do so many voice filters, and Ryan can only do his voice so many different ways. Like, he's already done a ton, but I mean, now we're at the point where there was like 50 ultimates or so. So every now and then I voice one just to add a little more diversity. The only ones I remember are I did Ultimate Fast Track, and I did one of the very earlier ones. I guess I saw this coming from long ago. Ultimate Cannonbolt. That's also me. I know I did at least 2 more. I just don't remember which ones. But yeah, there's a couple of ultimates in the Drawing Matrix that I did the voices for. Oh, it looks like, oh, it was more related to the status of editing him, because I forgot I asked you to draw the fins on his right arm. I'm sorry I talked about it too much. No, it's all right, man. I mean, as long as we're all on the same page and no hard feelings. But yeah, we did already have that conversation before too, so I feel like the only reason it would be brought up again is just to shine more light on it when I have given you an answer. Rec needs some new Omega builds. Yeah, didn't he only have like 5 Omega builds compared to his 6 originals? Or was it like 6 compared to his 7? I just remember he had 1 less. And it was kind of like, ugh. Symmetry, you know? Y'all couldn't have given him one more? Maybe give him like a... He's got a lot of offensive and defensive weapons. He's got range. Maybe something that's like...
I voiced a Dying Mole and Beyond. Honestly, my best performance.
Oh, yep. Yeah, Crystal was the Dying Mole in And Beyond. And, I think... Didn't we get you for, like, one more thing? I swear, like, weren't you something in 5YL2? Or And Beyond or something else? I feel like you were, like, at least one other thing. Maybe I'm misremembering. Or it hasn't come out yet and I'm ruining something. Oh, just some miscellaneous, scared townspeople in Bellwood in the motion comic episode 3. Like, all the people running in fear and everything. That's, like, you, Hershey, Ryan. I think we got Noxie in there, too. I asked everybody, like, in the immediate team. And then all of the townspeople that are watching him and being like, oh, is that Ben? Those are a bunch of Ben 10 YouTubers. Like, Stan Hanrahan's in there. Finn MK. Well, they're not, like, Ben 10 YouTubers, but they're people that made Ben 10 content that I know about. Sheen Estevez as future Fenton when? Oh my god, hardcore beta. Thank you for the donation. You want me to spoil it? Okay, I'll let you know. Okay, so future Fenton came back from 2 years forward. And yeah, I didn't realize I made it that obvious, but it is Sheen. In fact, the only reason why I voice future Fenton is because of my Sheen impression. Oh snap, something went wrong. Oh, I hope that's not my internet. Nope. Everything looks fine. Okay. Ugh. Did I see the Superman documentary yet? No, I want to, though. There's a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, no, I'll probably see that eventually. Once I'm in another drawing spot, it's easier for me to watch stuff. When I'm editing, I have to listen to what I edit, so I can't I can't watch anything while I'm editing. I've been doing a lot of editing lately. But when I'm in another spot where I have to do a lot of drawing, maybe when I'm like doing some additional artwork for the next And Beyond, because I know there's one scene that I'm gonna have to help Ryan draw a lot for. That's another thing too. I do a lot of artwork for And Beyond as well, and I do credit myself in the beginning, but I think some of y'all would be surprised how much artwork in there is actually mine. When's the next breakdown? Last Saturday. It's already out. Can mechamorphs naturally explode machines, or do they have to learn how? I guess it depends on, like, what destruction like that means for them. Like humans, we don't have to learn how to break stuff, we just kind of know. So, like, maybe it's the same, like, thing for mechamorphs, where, like, yeah, being destructive is a lot easier than upgrading stuff. Snapdragon. Look at that. It's coming out pretty cool, huh? Now we gotta get the rest of the body in so that I can confidently draw his back, elbow, and wings. So we are coming back to that, but I am free-balling the vines. So I gotta do the ones that don't overlap first. Kuro, it's crazy to see how much your style has changed over the few years I've been a part of the Ink Tank. Oh, well, thank you for noticing. It's been quite a wild ride. This growth of the beginning-ish of the channel is crazy. Yeah, no, we were just talking about that the other day, how, like, you know, one thing really did lead to another. And I never like to say by luck or lack of effort. Like, I don't want to say we're lucky, because we definitely put in the work. Like, don't get it twisted. But I will say we didn't see the end results coming. Like, we didn't know specifically what we were leading to. We just knew we were going to try our hardest, create stuff that we love and we're passionate about, and see where it goes. And thankfully it's going all sorts of places now. So I would say we're fortunate.
How are you handling all these vines, lol? I remember spending a long while on this alien design because of the vine detail.
Yeah, no, I can see that. At least for the outline stage right now, not too bad. I feel like I've done enough sort of like stringy, viney characters where I can intuitively just figure out where to put the vines and whatnot. But once we get to the details and the shading, that's where the challenge is going to come. And I've noticed you even have like little spots and speckles on yours, so I can see like yours has like so much detail. That and your rainbow lobster crab thing, that looks like it would took you like what, a collective of maybe 7 to 10 hours doing it. Like if you tallied up all the time you spend drawing it. How long do you think those would have taken you? Snapdragon and the rainbow crab. If y'all don't know the rainbow crab, go look up Crystal 101. Crystal Moon 101. .exe. What will we do after we finish the Ultimate Overhauled series? Oh, that's gonna be a fun thing. I can't wait for y'all to find out. But we do have plans. See, because Drawing Matrix is something that could go on indefinitely. That's why we had the Ultimates Overhauled subcategory, so that once all the Ultimates are done, we can still do Drawing Matrices. You've kind of already seen a little bit of stuff we can do. Like, we did the Girlfriends episode, we did the Gender Swapped episode. We did one more, didn't we? Didn't we do like 3 different ones? Oh, Ryan did the Agrigore episode. So, like, just picture stuff like that, and then potentially with even more shows. So, I mean, as long as there's something to draw and speculate about, there's Drawing Matrix potential. There's a couple I already know I want to do. I want to hop on another one or so with him. Since our topic is plants, are we going to see Plant Apocalypse soon? Ooh. Plant Apocalypse. Yeah, he's another one. Him and the dolphin, I got to get on that eventually. You will see Plant Apocalypse. You will. It's just a matter of when. Do I think this plant dragon could be from Wildvine's home planet? It's an interesting connection, but I do think we have an established home planet here. Letany? Don't ask me to pronounce shit. But there is already one. You'll see how it's spelled on the wiki. I want to see you make a custom Iron Man suit. That would be pretty sick. I did play the Iron Man VR game for a couple levels, and there's like a part of it where you can like change your weapons and your skins and colors and stuff. That was pretty fun. I didn't get to finish it though, but that was probably the closest I've ever got to trying to make one. When other episodes of 5YL? As I've said before, the release date will get announced shortly, and when it does, you'll see that it's getting close to being right around the corner. Let's put it that way. But I just want to make sure I got to coordinate with my team and be like, yo, if I say this is coming out at this time, can we make this happen? And if they say no, then I'm not going to put the release date out, because why rush? Or we'll cut scenes, you know? Do we really need a giant epic battle between Alien X and Divinity? Let's just cut it. I don't think we need it. We should check in with Blue Kitchen Driba again, see what's going on over there. They done removed the fight scenes, yeah. I mean, fighting, eh. Although I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten some pretty new tricks up my sleeves with some of the fight scenes. It's now at the point where I wish I was putting this level of effort into the series from the start. And it's similar to how 5YL the comic started out as, whereas like it was limited not for a lack of skill, but for like me trying to handicap myself so it wouldn't take as long. Like the stuff that I'm doing for the motion comic now, I could have done with the first couple episodes, but I was like, nah, let's keep it simple. And then I ended up doing it anyway. So now episodes 10 and 11 are like they just look pretty good. They look pretty good. I think they look really good. How much for a commission? They start at 50 USD and fluctuate based on complexity, art style, turnaround time, the amount of characters you're looking for, or if it's not a character, like what is this? You can find all of that information in the link in the description where it says Commission Kuro. If you're on YouTube, which you are, because that's where you're asking the question. You could also find it on Twitch if you do end up on over there as well. And if you're watching me on Facebook or Instagram, go on desktop. Why are you on mobile? Get off your phone. Release the Blue Kitchen Driba cut. Yeah! The true stars of 5YL. Who's my favorite alien? I was thinking Frankenstrike. How do y'all feel about Frankenstrike? Let's go with Frankenstrike. Does Ben know everything about the Omnitrix? I would say he knows enough about the Omnitrix, how like as much as the average person knows how to use a car. Like they know how to make it work. They know how to get all the ins and outs of like gotta look out for this button does this and all of that. But he wouldn't know it as well as like a mechanic, where it's like I really know how this works. So Ben's got a pretty good mastery of it, but I wouldn't say he knows it to the point where he can just like, you know, operate on it or make it do anything. He can change like some settings around. He'll still need Azimuth to do any major changes. But he's got master control, he's got some customization abilities. He can use it like a computer. He's got his Spotify connected on it. Joe, Blue Kitchen Driba entered the temporal zone. Absolutely. I'll give that a thumbs up. Oop. I also just realized you can thumbs up things. Ooh. Yeah, in fact, there was one time where Ben was visiting Albedo in prison to try to learn more about the Omnitrix, because Azimuth was still mad at him. This was when Ben was probably like 19 or so. So he did something to really fuck up. This was right after the whole Dr. Logic ordeal. And Ben came to Albedo and said, please, just teach me how to use this better. I've officially lost Azimuth's trust for real this time. I'm not even allowed on Galvan Prime. And Albedo turns to him and he goes, just press Alt F4 for an extra alien. And Ben's like, for real? And he does it. And he ends up deleting all of the DNA from Primus. Will I also be doing the 3 unseen future aliens? Ash mentioned doing ultimates for them. Oh shit, did he? Well, I guess we have to now. I always gotta back up Ash. I could say, yeah, we're gonna go, just start stealing some cars. I'll be like, fuck, man, really? You're lucky I love you. What software do I use for animating the motion comic? Believe it or not, it's all done in Adobe Premiere. All of it. There are some select visual effects I get assistance with, thanks to Crystal, who uses After Effects. But me personally, I don't use After Effects. There is a single thing I know how to do, which is how to simulate a shaky cam in After Effects. I'll render out entire scenes just to throw into After Effects, add in the shaky cam, get it, and then export all back out and put it back into Premiere. And then sometimes I'll use like preset effects from Vecteezy when I'm just like, I could ask Crystal to make a custom one of this, but I could also just download one right here. Like, why waste time? I mostly try to get Crystal's assistance for things that are like so specific you can't find this anywhere else. Which I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot. So if there's already a lot, you know, I try to lighten the load by using preset effects as well. Or sometimes I'll reuse effects. Like last year, she created a whole bunch of like preset ecto energy animations. We have like 20 or 25.
Don't get into After Effects, people. I'm still going to couple counseling with it.
Yep. Yeah, After Effects will ruin you. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it really is just all done in Adobe Premiere. All the keyframing, compositing, even the audio balancing and everything. It's all just Adobe Premiere. Yeah. Will we ever get to see Azimuth's 5YL design? Yeah. Right? Haven't we already seen it? I know he's in like episodes 8 and 10. I think he's just facing the other way though. But I mean, it's nothing special. If there's no official design out, then I could probably do one day, but we didn't really like change his design. He pretty much looks like his Omniverse self, except we gave him his Secret of the Omnitrix staff back because I thought that was a really cool looking staff. I like to think it's some type of like galvanic multi-tool. After Effects took the kids. God damn it. Not the kids. Now my son will have no one to do a play date with. He'll be all alone. "56 years later when?" Hopefully soon. I can't wait to be an old man. I feel like it'd be so fun. Do I ever say that the art changes in 5YL are due to the Celestial Sapiens messing around? Sorta. So, like, I had this idea where, because between episodes 8 and 9, I did dramatically change the art style for a bit, and I was gonna say, oh, that's because Divinity went ultimate, and he was so powerful that he changed the art style with his mere presence. And then the art style changed again. It's very subtle. Well, not subtle, but it changed gradually. Like 10, it got more refined, then 11. I would say by 12, I'm pretty locked into a style. And then if you look at the previous chapters, you know, they changed as well. So the art style is kind of always changing. So I guess the Divinity explanation, it might work for like once, but it's like, okay, well, what about all the other times it changed? Was that also something else? So yeah, you could just say it's the Celestial Sapiens. I suppose that makes the most sense. I used to try to be real true to the art style change too, like in episode 11. You know, it's done in the newer art style, but when you see the flashbacks with Sam and Jack, I did go back to the old vector art style to be like, see, even in the past, the art style looked like this. But it's like, man, no one's noticing this. I do a fair amount of things that people don't notice just for my own amusement or artistic integrity, but that was just like a, God, I'm making this so hard for myself. Like, there's people that didn't even notice the art style change between episodes 8 and 9. So it's like, you know, if you notice, you got it. Good for you. But I'm gonna bring less attention to it, because it really doesn't matter. Gotta go. See you later. Thanks for tuning in. Due to how young you are and how quickly innovation is progressing, I'm in the range to join the longevity escape velocity. I might live to be 140 plus. I was actually theorizing that too, because I feel like people are living longer and longer, especially thanks to like medicine and all that stuff. It's like the same cliche shit you hear people say all the time, but it's like, it's cliche because it's true. Like, medicine is advancing. The world is getting more aware of like how to properly take care of your body. I certainly am. So it's like, yeah, I feel like everybody has a fair chance of living a lot longer than normal. I would like to, just because I'm so curious to see how far humanity changes and what it grows into. Like, I want to live as long as I can, not for my own sake, but just because I'm so freaking curious. Like, what is humanity going to be like in 200 years from now? It sounds, it's unfathomable. I mean, 10 years ago, I wouldn't have predicted this. Touchscreens are normalized. We got AI now. We're working our way up to VR and holograms, like real VR, like the shit you see in like Spy Kids 3D. Like, you look at like a movie from the 60s and you see James Bond's like advanced gadgets and stuff, and then you look at your cell phone, it's just like, it can do all this stuff, and it's like every day. So like, how far is this gonna go? I gotta know. I'm so freaking curious. I would not want to go to work forever. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you do need to live and survive, but I mean, if you are living a long enough time, perhaps you can find a property of land and start farming and just live off of your own means. Get some solar panels so you don't have to pay electric bills. Just maintain your physique and your clothes will last a lot longer, rather than if your body type keeps changing. That's been an issue for me. I was really scrawny, and then I got a lot bigger, and now I'm thinning out again. And it's like, none of my clothes fit anymore. What's my thoughts on WB canceling the live action Ben 10? Huge miss. I really do think it could have been good. I understand the concerns, but I'd risk it anyways. I don't even care. Like, give it a shot. Let's see. Let's see where we're going with it. Which of the Umbrella Academy would make a transformation? Well, you could probably find transformations that already exist that share that power. You know, the only one that comes to mind that Ben doesn't have an alien that could directly do that is 5's teleportation. But like Alien X can teleport if you really want to get down to it. I mean, he has tons of strength aliens for Luther. Diego, I guess, maybe Lodestar. You know? Well, he is changing, like, you know, the force of the direction of things. It's not always metal, but I mean, most of the things he changes is metal. And Lodestar can do just that, so I'm going to give it to him anyways. Vampire can control people, so there you go. Get rumored. Communicating with the dead. Oof. Yeah, you know what? Who can do that? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was more surprised by teleporting than communicating with the dead. We're really getting there. Oh shit, the Omnitrix. I guess the forehead makes sense, but like, I feel like it could be somewhere more interesting, right? Are there any requests for transformations of Volcanus or Kyber? I have seen people ask for it, but I've yet to be commissioned, so as of now, they're not in the works. Yeah, I guess the forehead does make the most sense, but I just don't want to do the freaking forehead. That's like the cop-out position. I'm going to avoid it until I eventually do it anyways, but for now, I'm not doing it. You can't make me. It's probably going on the forehead, though. I'm not going to lie. Man. Imagine drawing lines that work. That'd be fucking nuts. Does the Omnitrix make Ben immune to cancer or heart attacks? Oh, God. That's a moral dilemma I don't want to get into. I will say, logically, it should. I'll leave it at that. What if the Omnitrix moves around his body because... Oh, I lost it. Oh, there it is. His vines are able to untangle and rearrange themselves. Yeah! I was thinking somewhere on the body, too. Is just... where? Like, even if it can change location, it has to be somewhere for the sake of this image. I'll find a spot. I could throw it in the feet. I could throw it in the feet. I could throw it back for a real one. This is the song that played the last time I saw my grandfather. What's up, man? Love the recent Albedo episode breakdown. Thank you. Things are going good. I'm excited to do more. I've been waiting to talk about Omniverse Albedo for a while now. There's a lot of things I have to say about it. Good and bad. But he's certainly ripe for conversation. So for Snapdragon, he can only untangle his legs and tail end, not his main body. As the species grows, the vines on the main body basically fuse together. Ah, I see. Alright, forehead it is. God. Ugh. Ugh. What's all the work that's been keeping you busy, in general? Oh boy, that's funny as fuck that you would ask me that. Oh god. I'm just gonna be plugging the Patreon again. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, most of our intricate details we do keep as a Patreon / YouTube membership reward. So I feel like just giving the play-by-play for free is kind of disrespectful to those paying for that information as well. But you know, we're always working on something. We really are. It's pretty nuts. How much is the YouTube membership? Starting at $1, you get weekly updates on everything that we're doing, which is pretty much the gist of what most people are asking for. It's usually posted on Monday or Tuesday, and it's just a little check-in like, hey, here's what we're doing. Maybe here's a little preview. Maybe here's some concept art. Maybe there's a poll for you to vote on what we should do. And then the first and third Friday of every month are exclusive streams where you can watch us work on the projects themselves or play games with us, watch stuff along, or... I did one where it was just like a straight up Q&A. I just sat there with a little bottle of rosé. I called it Q&A with some rosé because it rhymes. And then at tier 5 and higher, not tier 5 and higher, tier 2, which is $5 and higher, you can see my video diary series where it's like the real nitty gritty. Like, here is literally exactly what I'm doing, and here's how to do it, and here's how I feel about it, here's how long it takes, here's this compared to that. So like that's, yeah, I'd say tier 2 and higher for $5 tiers is when you really like get all the goodies. And you also get access to our exclusive Minecraft server where people go there and they do stuff with blocks, I assume. And then tier 3 and higher, you get access to our files, like the actual assets that we create our videos with. And you can play around with those and, you know, do whatever you want with them. I don't know, get freaky, I don't care. And then tier 4 and 5 is all the same stuff, except we'll verbally shout you out in our videos, because, you know, you really don't have to get that tier. It's kind of just there for, like, if you really want to support us, we can't offer much more. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, this is it. But, like, I mean, we could shout you out, and you'd be making an incredible difference. Like, for us, it's a big deal, but, I mean, we are tapped out. Live streams, weekly posts, special server, video diary series. I mean, what more could we give you? If you have an answer for that, actually, you know, throw it our way. You know, maybe you're just like, hey, what if this was a tier reward? I'll be like, shit, I didn't think of that. And we'll see what we can do. I made a pirate alien with the Omnitrix being an eye patch. That's pretty cool. Ahoy, Minoy. This is definitely my favorite Ben 10 channel. I hope you reach 1 million subscribers. Thank you. That might happen, or it might not. I have no freaking clue. I just don't even think about subscriber count. It's too much to worry about, you know. Subscribe if you wanna, but or don't. I don't know. Do whatever you feel like. I can't tell you what to do. We're getting there. Look at this shit. Oh, I gotta stretch my arms though. Oh! Oh! Okay. Joe says, thank you. Well, thank you for the donation. I'd made that dead talking alien, that corpse flower you and Kellen mentioned one time. Oh, wow. What a throwback. Yeah, that's cool. You should ping me in the Discord about that. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I misread what you said. I can't see. You're suggesting it. You're not telling me that you made it. And okay, yep. See, I'm getting there. Also, why not put the tricks in the vines like Ghost Freak? That could also work. That could also work. That could also work. Oh, House, how did you get your name to turn green? That's really cool. Is that a feature? Is it because you're a member? That's really cool. I didn't know that. Is it? I really don't know. Why is your name green? That's neat. That's really neat. Dr. House. Dad? Father. I think it's because okay, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, if y'all want a green name and to know what we're up to and support our projects, join up. And if you don't, then you know, it'll just come out eventually. Make sure you follow our socials, and yeah, that's all I got. Sorry, folks. Can't watch House MD without thinking of Stuart Little. Oh yeah, wasn't he in that? The House, the Brick Man, he played the father of the mouse. Mouse Daddy. Mouse Daddy House. House of Mouse. Yeah, that was him. So I think it could be related to Salamancer. This one, no, it does have a confirmed different planet and lore and everything, which you'll be able to learn about soon. But this isn't related to any other transformations so far. But that is indeed another dragon alien that I've done. I've done a fair amount of dragon aliens now that I think about it. There was the one that was kind of like a Bakugan. There was one that had some type of weapon, I think. I don't know. I've done a lot of these now. I'm getting old and senile. If I live to 140, I'm gonna be freaking insane. It's gonna be fun though. Or is that admitting to being a boomer? Yeah, you got me. I'm not even trying to hide it. We got a honk honk.
Hey, Kuro.
Hey.
How's it going? Where's your favorite sonic screwdriver?
Ooh. I think the prongs on the 11th one was pretty cool, but I do think ultimately I like the 9th/10th one more. Or Capaldi's second one. But that's just because it had purple lights, and I love purple. But yeah, I mean, I really like Tenet/Eccleston's. I think those were the good ones. Ink Tank Cafe. I'll make you a beautiful omelet. Didn't know I was a Doctor Who fan. I have a video on this channel where I talk a little bit of...
People keep asking, Snapdragon comes from the planet Alutiny. He is not related to any other plant alien, but he does live alongside another alien that are bees, that form being called Bedazzle.
Bees! Well, there you go, folks. There's your answer. One of these days. Yep, there it is. Not the bees! What if for the first membership tier just for charity, people can get a copy of the 5-whale Omnitrix with Master Control already unlocked and the powerhouse activated? Yeah, why not? We could just start giving out drastically game-changing scientific devices for $1 on a mass-produced scale. That's actually so fucking genius. Excuse me, that was very inappropriate, but I couldn't take it back. I'm live. Yeah, if y'all don't know the bees quote, you're not true Wing Tank fans. You know, remember that one time it was said on that one stream? Y'all call yourselves supporters. I wasn't even there. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the $10 donation, Geki. Hi, Kuro. I made an alien that's 7 colors of the rainbow and can clone itself. Each clone is does 7 colors, and each clone has their own powers depending on the color. Well, that sounds very versatile. I can imagine a whole planet of them must get pretty chaotic if everybody's doing that kind of thing. I'm glad I don't live there. But that's a neat idea. I like it. Like a prism alien or something. Good stuff. Da 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 bop bop. Lines. I'm drawing some lines. Drawing some lines. He's drawing lines. He's drawing lines. Oh, he's drawing lines. Yes, he's drawing some lines. Oh, I'm drawing lines. And I'm zoning out. Because I'm trying to think of this song too much more than doing the thing that I'm being paid for to do. Oops. Okay, now I just actually can't draw right now. Ben Tennyson is banned from entering Switzerland. Good. Get him out of there. What's he trying to do over there? Crystal, is this your second or third alien? I know it's at least her second. I may have done one before this too. I have a vague memory. Maybe it was just a commission and not an alien. But I did Superstar. And, maybe something else. Maybe. Or this is it. I don't know, folks. I only have another 96 years left to live. What's this alien's name? Papa John. Oh, 96 years left to live? Not with that attitude. Yeah, you're right. 300 years! I'm gonna live so much longer. And then when I'm immortal, the first thing I'm going to do is not die. So I watched My Hero Academia. I watched the first 4 seasons so I can watch Kellen. And then I started watching season 5, and the person's Crunchyroll account I was using stopped paying for it, and then I didn't finish it, and then I got the ending spoiled for me online. But I thought it was pretty good. I liked Overhaul. He would do that thing where he was like, I'm a bird. It looks like you need a cure. See, anyone can do what you do, Kellen. We're almost there, folks. Well, almost on the outline. I want to at least get the outline done before, because we are reaching our streaming time limit. But it's pretty much just the tail, right? And then, yeah, all the details are going to take a little bit longer. But, I mean, I made some pretty good progress here. I actually made a lot more progress on this in one go than I thought. Have I ever watched One Piece? I saw 3 episodes of it and decided it wasn't for me. But I did like the live-action Netflix series. I don't care how that sounds. I'm not here for anime purity. I like what I like. Sue me. Thanks for watching. How's it going? Not too bad. I'm drawing this little plant dragon here. Hey, Kuro, when you're a mortal, do you think I should still stream? Probably. That'd be pretty interesting. I mean, if somebody was immortal and they had a live stream, wouldn't you watch it? Fair, One Piece is good and the LA makes it a lot more bearable. Yeah, no, I mean, I just know One Piece is very long, and it would started like in the very earlier days of anime really taking off. So they were very much just on par with trying to keep up with the manga, and it made everything take forever. I just don't think I can commit to it. Did I see who they casted for Toph? No. I haven't. I'm pretty out of the loop. I've been in the underground. I could watch the One Piece when it comes out. I have heard that suggested to me, and I was thinking about it. Maybe that would be a fun thing to do. The actress who played Green Arrow's half-sister in Arrow is cast as Toph. Oh yeah, that did happen. Artemis? Was her name? Was that the CW Artemis? Evelyn Sharp? She's Toph? Isn't Toph supposed to be like 12? I don't know. Oh, Amiko Queen? I must have... Oh my god, yeah, so much happened in Arrow. Holy shit, Amiko Queen. I mean, she doesn't look 12 either, but whatever. Oh my god, yeah, this was like late in the series too. When did she show up? Wait, was she in season 5? 7. Okay, 7 and 8. Oh man. Dun 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 da da dun 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 da da. It's the Arrow. Holy crap, Lois. Arrow ran for 8 seasons? I did see it all, but man, I mean, that combined with watching Legends and The Flash, they really didn't build these shows to last. The Arrow. Run. Oh boy, Barry. I love killing. Superman Lois is the one to end it all. Is that still going? Ooh, SCP-682-CD got a watch streak. Is currently on a 5-stream streak. Congrats. Good stuff. Thanks for sticking around so much. Have I failed this city? I would say I built this city on rock. Just rock. If it was on rock and roll, the city would fall apart. That'd be terrible. You know, you need proper foundation. Crystal, what do you think about the Omnitrix placement within the vines, like tangled up in the vines? Moon Goddess, guide me in your wisdom. Doth thy judgment fare well? I think it'd be quite fun as long as it's not buried super deep. Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like, I don't know, I guess this arm would make sense, but I really like the way I drew those vines. Maybe right here on the shoulder. Like, I feel like I just got to get one more tail vine in there just to really make it happen, you know. And then we can add a little bit of color just to see what that looks like, and then I'll finish it off stream, and we'll do this again next week. Until until forever, if my immortality works out. What about putting the tricks in that opening in the middle of the neck? Well, I already did fuse the layers. I suppose that could have been interesting, but I do think the shoulder works. In fact, I do want to add a little vine line right here, just to balance it out more. But yeah, that's part of the fun, figuring out where the device is going to go, where it slides in, where it fits. Looks like if Wildvine was a dragon. Yeah, just got that dead Florana coat on. Looking snazzy. So Rolex. Yeah, things are happening. Let's get some more leaves in, and then I think we're just about done with the outlines here. I'm back. What did I miss? Well, there was a deadly virus that happened about 3-4 years ago. That kind of sucked. Yeah, I think this is solid. I think we can block out some colors and then wrap it up. Can we give him painted nails? Well, the design does require for some type of wooden looking texture. And I want to honor that to play into the plant-like design of it. But I do like the idea of, you know, transformations having painted nails. I gave some to Buck Wild. So that was a fun design choice. And I'm pretty sure there's a couple more out there with it, but I think this one wouldn't fare well with it. I think we need to see the wooden texture and coloring for the claws with this one. Looking for all the holes. You know I'm such a fool for you. This isn't even that song. There we go. Painted nails on some of the other aliens work, but yeah, his teeth and claws are wooden like thorns. Okay, so his teeth and claws share a texture. I was actually going to ask about that. I just forgot. But, yeah, I'm glad that we got that locked in. Okay, here's what we'll do. Actually, I really like that color green. I'm gonna put that right here. So we said, like warmer colors for the males. I'm gonna make it become brighter towards the end. I'm just blocking out the, what goes where, if you catch my drift. Am I gonna watch Joker 2? I'm interested in it. I like Lady Gaga. And I liked the first Joker. So, I mean, it looks like I'd be able to get some enjoyment out of it. But, you know, blocking out a date to go to the theater, it can be tricky. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's tricky to find some time to go to the movies. It's tricky. How many bees do I think would be drawn to this alien? All of them, all the bees. Yeah, so there's gonna be patterns and texturing on the leaves, as well as the vines. There's going to be a lot of really fun things added to this that you won't be able to see by the end of this stream, unfortunately. But if you're following our socials or in the server there, you will be able to see the completed version of this when it's done. And hopefully you'll all enjoy the latest addition to the intergalactic arsenal of peace, love, and happiness. Oh, right, and the wings, which are, I guess, are kind of the same, same as the head. Yeah, the eyes too. I want to try to... In fact, let me try something out with the eyes right now. Oops. That was a big old oopsie doopsie right there. Ooh, there's like little honey dripping out of their mouth. Or like this substance. I kind of want to do some of that too. Let me get all the leaves. Oh, there it is. I knew there was going to be a really thin place to put my eraser, and I found it. Right, yep. All of the leaves in here, baby. Extra leaves. When drawing characters, how do I come up with which pose they should be in? I usually just try to choose a pose, unless I'm given one specifically. In the commission-wise, to something that shows off the design and like make sure you see everything. Like for instance, if I'm drawing like Danny Phantom, for example, I feel like his logo is very important for you to see in most cases. So no matter how I draw him, I always want to make sure in some way you can see his logo or his chest. Or if I was going to draw Batman or something, like it'd be very rare you see me draw a picture of Batman facing the back or looking over, or like where you wouldn't see the emblem. Or like if they have a special ability, a pose that would show off that ability. And also just like the grand diversity of the things I draw comes into play as well. Because I've done so many of these commissions, I try to not draw characters doing the same thing all the time. But I mean, I'm at the point where I've done hundreds of these now. There's bound to be some overlap, but I try to avoid as much as I can. So part of it is just based in character and representation of what they are and what they can do and what makes them them. And then part of it is based in like, well, I've drawn like 8 characters doing a backflip. I probably shouldn't draw a 9th one doing a backflip as well, right? Stuff like that. Alright, so imagine a lot of cool, fun patterns and textures along with some shading, and we got Snapdragon right here. Not sure I like the green that I used right here. There we go. Okay, so this will be finished over the next few days. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this stream. We're still going to have another week or two before we start uploading again, but we should be able to have some special release dates for you coming soon, whether it be a breakdown and beyond 5YL. We're putting the final pieces in place for our next monthly, couple months actually, upload schedule. But I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and until next time, keep it fizzy.